Give it up for Chris Wright!
Would you believe I planned that? Hello, so like he said, my name is Chris Wright, which is so generic I will never find myself on Google. My consolation prize is that there's always a gift store keychain with my name on it, and it's always spelled right. So when I first moved to New York, I had no idea what to expect. I mean, I had seen the movies, so I knew that as long as I read the Wall Street Journal and slicked my hair back, I'd be living in a penthouse apartment, drinking Grey Goose regularly by the time I was 22 and a half. Yeah, that hasn't happened yet. But I know that our good friends in Hollywood wouldn't lie about something like that, so I'm not too worried. I've found that the people here, the New Yorkers, they put on a really tough face, but there really is a soft side to them. I mean, just the other week, I was walking through the park, and this man so kindly offered me some drugs. I mean, most people have to go to some far-off neighborhood to get their fix, but this was basically my front yard. I mean, what luck! I also found that the people on the night shift really care about next morning's rush hour, so they'll leave out beverages for us on our morning commute. Normally, it's just the last little bit of lemonade in a water bottle. But on those weeks that seem to go really long, that Miller Lite just popped open at the top already. It looks so refreshing. So before coming to New York, I spent 4 years in Arizona for college, and I did learn something when I was there. I learned how to deal with what I can only describe as the apocalypse. So I thought that most of the world had agreed what should be a solid and what should be a liquid, but the sun out there didn't get the memo. So things that would normally have structure had all kind of melted into a puddle. So the trash can was just a thing of molten plastic. The wall between my apartment and the next had kind of congealed into one giant brick. And the egg that I had dropped on the sidewalk when I was bringing in my groceries had now baked into the concrete like this little shakshuka. And my teachers still dinged me for attendance when I didn't go outside that day. So a little bit before Arizona, back in my childhood, and if you get real quiet right now, you can hear my mom start to sweat, and Child Protective Services get all tingly with the feel of a fresh case. I'm kidding. I was raised about as well as you could be. I mean, we were one of those Whole Foods families, So even my dog was DNA tested. We found out that he's 100% free-range organic mutt. And we took the results and we put them up on the fridge right next to the family photo where we're all wearing denim. And the world's whitest family award. But yeah, my family loved me 24 hours a day, 6 days a week. Day 7 though. On day 7, I would be ripped out of bed at about 3 in the morning. I would be shoehorned into a suit and told to get in the van. And that van would take us to a third-party location where me and all the other kids would gather around a big wooden X and sing songs together, and then drink blood and eat the flesh of an old Middle Eastern man. Who didn't love Sunday school? So, like I said, I have been here for a year now, and I finally had my first moving experience. And if any of you have moved in New York, you know how terrible that's going to be. Exactly, don't do it. By the time I realized that I'd accumulated so much stuff that by the time I was ready to unpack the truck, I almost committed to like living the monk life and giving up all my worldly possessions 4 times. You get in this really weird headspace when you pack, where like if someone asks you any day of the year, like, hey, like, do you like your bed? Do you need a bed? You'd be like, of course I need a bed. I mean, it's like one of the things that I like the most. But the night before a move? Maybe not. I mean, I've got a fork and a spoon. That might be it. Maybe I can kind of like nestle my head into the spoon. You know, maybe that's how we're gonna do it these days. Maybe that's where the whole like looking like a snack thing comes from. I'm not really sure. But you know, maybe that's how I'm gonna get onto Google. Young New Yorkers killing the mattress industry by sleeping on things that they already had. Thank you guys, you've been great.
That's Chris Wright. Clap it up for Chris.